Hey, what's up zombies internet, I'm the last Gambit and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Today we're gonna be discussing, as you read the title of this video, Microsoft's big mistake regarding Xbox Live. Now this was just recently announced that Microsoft will be raising the prices of Xbox Live. But before we go into any depth about that, I want to thank you all for your incredible support. The Wonder Woman 84 video is doing incredibly well for the size of my channel. I want to thank you all for sticking around and supporting it. Your support means the universe to me. Thank you all so much. It's truly amazing, and if you guys can follow me on Instagram, it's in the description below, as well as check out our Discord server, Wayne Manor, in the description below as well. That'd be pretty cool, zombies internet. I want to thank you all for that, and of course, if you want to show your support on this video by leaving that like button, you know, that's completely free. I'm not charging any money for that, and sharing this video, as well as commenting your opinion on everything down below. So, without further ado, zombies internet, let's get into this news.
Writing this poem, you don't deserve it. You stabbed me in the chest and took my heart and left me hurting. You really spread the word and had people.
So basically, again, as I repeat myself, they broke the news that Microsoft is raising the price for the Xbox Live Gold membership so people will have to pay now even more than they had to pay previously, which is really it's BS. So from the new prices are, the 6-month Xbox Live Gold subscription will cost $60, well $59.99, but let's circle it on $60. The 3-month plans will cost $30, and let's say $29.99, and 1-month plans will cost $10.99. So basically, if you're gonna pay for the year, it's gonna be nearly $120. And me, as a PlayStation Plus player, that is a PlayStation 4 player still, I don't have a next-gen console and I mostly play on my PlayStation 4, this really baffles me. Now, I'm not looking here to start a console war or a console debate between Microsoft and Sony. I already made a video regarding the console wars. You can check out in the description what I think about it. I think they're pointless purely from the fan side perspective. From the business side, yeah, they make sense between Sony and Microsoft because who's gonna make more money. But from our side, it's really pointless. I don't get why they're doing this. I mean, this is pretty much a free W for PC players and PlayStation players, and any future person who might have chosen, that is, the Xbox Series X, they'll be like, I'll get the PlayStation 5 instead. It's way cheaper regarding the online play. And let's not even forget about the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 era, where Sony had complete free PlayStation Network access to multiplayer. You didn't have to pay any subscription while Xbox Live Gold existed. So basically, obviously this is a move to push the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which is, according to a year, is around the same price as the year for Xbox Live Gold. It makes sense at that regardless, but is it really that necessary to piss off your entire player base? Now I see some people are defending because, oh, you can just get the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and you're paying nearly the same amount of time if you're talking about in a full year, if you're paying it every month for $15. But there's no defending this. They're literally raising money for online playing while being in a global pandemic where a lot of families around the world have been affected financially. Sony is at least still sticking their guns with, PlayStation Plus 1-year membership is $60. It's, one full price AAA game. But first of all, you get it for a year, you get to play online, and you get 2 free games each month. Now it's like 4 games each month with the PlayStation 5, but this was only looking at the PlayStation 4 in isolation. Xbox Live Gold is pretty much doing the same thing. I'm pretty sure you get games with gold every month. So why is the price being raised? I mean, they gave out they said, periodically we assess the value and pricing of our services to reflect changes in the regional marketplaces and to continue to invest in the Xbox community. We'll be making price adjustments for Xbox Live Gold in select markets, the company said. This doesn't explain at all why they're doing this exactly. There's no reasoning. It seems they're doing it for the sake of doing it. Maybe they were affected by the pandemic, so they needed to raise price for something. But then again, this is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, Microsoft. We're aware what Microsoft is as a company, yes? Okay, so they definitely don't need to do this. They don't have a reason to do this. They're just gonna do this because they think you're naive and you're just gonna spend more money. Like, you'll be fine with spending nearly $120 for a 1-year subscription for Xbox Live Gold. Now, the Xbox Game Pass, that's, as far as I'm aware, are two different subscription things. On the Xbox and the Game Pass, I hear it's pretty much one of the best and amazing deals in gaming. But this is not. For a person like you, first of all, I'm the person who thinks you shouldn't be playing to play online at all. Like, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. But if I have to deal with it, of course I'll rather pay $60 for PlayStation Plus than spend nearly $120 for Xbox Live Gold. Not to mention that in recent months what I've seen is that PlayStation Plus has way better games each month than Xbox does. So, you know, that's also a minor effect. It is minor, I will admit that, but, you know, it's like... but it's an effect nonetheless. Maybe I get it because they have to pay for services, they have to pay for the servers to keep everything going. But how does PC doesn't have to do any of that? I mean, the only thing on PC you need to pay is for actually your internet providers. That's pretty much it. You can play online any game you want. So I'm still don't get why does my Sony or Microsoft do this pay to play online thing. I mean, imagine, like, just look at it how anti-consumer this is. Let's say you're buying the Cold War, you bought the $60 game, but if you don't have the PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Gold, you ain't experiencing the biggest part of that game, which is its multiplayer. Even though you bought the game, you own the multiplayer, the game, and that section of the game is yours, you're still not allowed to play it. Now, you can buy the cheaper versions, but if you look in the general cost for people and like how much people are paying, it's always most worth it to spend $60, for example, on PlayStation Plus full 1-year membership, so you don't have to think about it for 1 year, instead of like spending maybe like 3 months or 1 month or whatever. And most people think that they always buy the plans for a year, unless they like really want to play it quickly, but they don't have the exact amount of money at that certain time. They won't. But overall, I see most people play for like a year membership always in these types of things, because it does bring the most value. This with Microsoft doesn't bring any value. You're just spending more money for the sake of spending more money. There's no reason they're doing this. Microsoft definitely financially isn't really struck by the pandemic, and they really don't need to do this, but they're gonna do it regardless. Sony, I mean, this is just another W. If we're gonna look at this quote-unquote console war debate, this is a W for Sony. The Xbox fanboys will try to fight tooth and nail to defend this, even though you're defending a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Now, this is not saying that Sony's like any better. If Sony was to do this, they would get the same treatment from me, the same type of video from me, because this is just BS. We shouldn't be doing this. It should, honestly, Xbox Live Gold used to be 1-year membership, $60. Now that same $60 is only half a year, 6 months, which is horrible. I don't know why is it like that? Why is it nearly $120 for a year to play like online? Oh, and also not to mention that Xbox is even more strict with its like online component, as free-to-play games like Warframe, like Fortnite, like Call of Duty Warzone, like Apex Legends, these big hitters on consoles. They're mostly battle royale games, but you still get the point. On PlayStation and PC, they're all free to play. Not only the free to play for you to install and actually play the game, but the online, you don't need to pay for PlayStation Plus to play online with Fortnite, Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone. You just download the game, install it, and then, you know, play it. You don't even have to own PlayStation Plus to play online in those games. In those free-to-play online games, you don't need to play online. Pay to play online. But on Microsoft, you still need to pay for Xbox Live Gold to play Call of Duty Warzone, to play Apex Legends, and those things like that. This is just blocking off your entire consumer. Microsoft, you know, whatever you way looking at it, ignoring the Game Pass, obviously, this is a completely anti-consumer move. And it's an artificial boost for something that Microsoft thinks needs to happen, even though in reality it doesn't need to happen. It shouldn't happen. People, instead of defending this, need to actually make blowback against this so we can revert the actual prices. Maybe, I don't know, get petitions going, get hashtags trending all over social media. Let Microsoft know that what they're doing is a mistake and that players will not fall for it. We have this power. People keep forgetting that we as consumers have power to influence people like this. How to influence EA and DICE with Star Wars Battlefront 2. How to influence Hello Games with No Man's Sky to work on their shit. How to influence, I mean, there's so many examples to name, but some of us keep falling into the hands of the corporations and agreeing with what they're doing just because of our personal biases of what box you're owning that can run a video game on your TV. That's not what we're supposed to be doing here. We're supposed to be setting different examples. We're supposed to be fighting for what we believe in. And these corporations, if there is enough voices, they will hear us. They will listen to us. That needs to change. That needs to change regardless. If you Xbox players now, certainly myself, I don't own an Xbox. I'm not an Xbox player. Most likely never will be. I would rather buy a PlayStation 5 over the Series X any day. But like, there needs to be blowback against this. You guys need like to call out Microsoft on their bullshit, to call out their retardation, to call out the other players' retardation who are actually defending a multi-billion-dollar corporation with trying to gouge out more money from their consumers. I don't care if they're trying to switch you over to the Game Pass. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. So, you know, get going. I will definitely help with my efforts and the influence exactly 0% if I have it. I will help you with it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this rant. If you did, be sure to leave a like to show your support, which would mean a lot. Subscribe to join the Zombies Internet Army and turn on notifications so you'll be notified when I upload a brand new video to the channel. If we can get past 10 likes on this video, that will be incredible, Zombies Internet. So share around this video. To share, this one is the most important around the sharing aspect, as we need to get more people talking, more people hyped, and more people going to blow back against Microsoft and their scummy anti-consumer decisions that they constantly make with the Xbox Live thing. As well as check out my social media, Instagram, Steam, in the description below, as well as check out a Discord server in the description below as well. Be sure to come in there, talk to us, maybe hit up a VC, maybe if we have a different objective and analysts, we can like debate and stuff, whatever. Check out Thumbcast in the description below as well, our official podcast. See you in the next video, Zombie Internet. I'm the last Gambit, and bye.
Good, Anakin, good.